I have been in treatment for 7 years at this point, and so there's a ton of data. And I think this idea of data and data points is very important for me. And I think this is the way the medical field looks at us as patients, is all these data points. And often we want to make really quick changes, or we want information about how well things are going in short amounts of time. But really, the most important thing is knowing your data over time. And so for me, I pay very close attention to my body because of the cancer in my bones. Calcium is a really important thing for me to watch. So I pay attention to honestly, the quality of my fingernails, the quality of my hair, and that tells me a little bit about the quality of my bones, how much calcium I'm absorbing, how strong they are at the moment. And as soon as I see something going off, I will change my calcium regimen. I'll figure things out a little differently until I see everything sort of going back into the right direction. But I watch those data points in all of my blood work, and I know, and the good part about this is you don't freak out as much, right? Like, I know that after Christmas, my blood work won't be great because I ate really poorly. I made bad choices. But that doesn't mean in January I'm going to freak out every single year. I'm going to say, oh, that was Christmas. Now let's move it back in the right direction and keep things going. And so it just really gives you a sense of assurance of what's happening in your body and what you can do to make those things a little different. I shifted a lot of things, of course. I paid really close attention to my body, like we mentioned before. And so I looked at what the medications were doing to me, if I could play around with food, with different kind of, anything to make the side effects less in my life. And that really helped me a lot. At the beginning, the first 6 months of my treatments, I had a lot of side effects. And then as I watched my food, watched my sleep, looked at my life now with this medication, which I will be on medication for the rest of my life, most likely with metastatic cancer. And so I wanted to be able to live well with that. And so, I looked at my food. I really pay attention to how I treat my bones. Like we said before, I shifted. I started carrying a backpack instead of a purse. Anytime you're walking, take a small backpack, put a water bottle and a book in it. Your bones are alive. Your bones are not like the cartoon with the dog chewing on the thing, like this solid thing. They're moving, they're shaping, they're always changing. And if we tell them we need to be stronger by activating them, carrying that bag, it tells them a lot, and they adapt quickly, and then that helps us be stronger in the long run. So I just did a lot of these little tiny things that other people have no idea. It's not like I had to recreate myself, but I did just take a few things out and put a few things in. Pay attention to the minerals I'm getting and the vitamins I'm getting through my food. Be very intentional about nutrition, not because I think it's going to cure me necessarily, but because I know my body needs it. If I'm going to be taking medication for the rest of my life, we got to fortify my body so I can process that and I don't get, built up in my system. So there's just a lot of little shifts I made, but together they've added up and given me a really high quality of life.